Hello, hello, hello. Wow, this is cool.
Did you guess? yeah, it had to be.
Hi, here I am. Do you have an idea what's happening? I know we're to chat. That's about all I know.
How's it going?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing great.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you? You've been so busy. I haven't seen much.
Are you good to go, guys?
Yes.
Camera crew?
All right. Okay, so I'm going first here.
I didn't read these.
That's totally fine.
So, ladies, do you remember the first time we met or worked together? I remember being like in the alley and like you being like, hey, I'm gonna be your supervisor. And I was like, oh, this is good energy. Like,
You were adorable the very first time we met, and you were being very kind to me.
How do you think I've grown the most during my time at Wooster?
Well, for one, your whistling and snapping has just gotten incredible. There you go. Yeah. Show it off.
I see the way that you like approach research and the way that like, you're passionate about it. And now I found my true passion, I feel like.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would have been able to really find that without your guidance.
At least for me, it's been very easy to kind of find a sense of community. I know lots of people talk about that.
It's a unique experience, which I can also attest to. I think you are placed in a school like this. You have a lot of time to think through, meet people, build relationships with people from different walks of life.
Working with students like you is the continual motivation for all of the work that we do. That's what you're hoping for, that you can see someone take that seed and that idea and just run with it.
Then I had to go back to the high school later that day, and your car was there because you were returning to keep helping students. That made an impact on me because I knew that I was like, okay, Matthew is saying like, am I needed? Where am I needed?
And it was the second to last night, and we went to eat at that diner, and we just couldn't stop laughing, and everyone in the restaurant was just looking at us.
I see you in a world where you're making an impact on people's lives.
Not all gonna be the same, we're all going different places, but the values stay the same. Really just how well can we share those values? And so my advice is to not forget them.
I really don't know what 1 year from here looks like, but a sense of adventure and not knowing excites me a lot.
Don't be afraid to speak your mind. You matter, your voice matters, your lived experiences matter.
It's unique. I'm proud of you for using it to help other people.
What do you see me doing in 5 years?
Oh my gosh. I envision you,
The heart of what I think this organization has, like why we're special, is like that connection with each other and that like passion to actually invest in each other.
It's amazing to see like that the path you're taking is one that like it feels like that's where you belong.
You taught me a lot about belonging, that maybe we're not all seeking love, but sometimes it's belonging.
Don't forget that it's just the next step.
How am I gonna help myself keep growing?
In 5 years, you all will be well into your careers. I'll be really proud to see where you are.
Find the passion, and then find other people with the same passion and grow with them.
What I wanted to do with video was like, I wanted to show people, like this is what you look like when you're talking about like what you love.
That's everything.
My last question, how could anyone be a Browns fan in this day and age? Is my last question.
Greetings and welcome to the 155th commencement exercises at the College of Wooster. My name is Ann McCall, and I'm honored to welcome all of you, trustees, faculty, staffs, students, families, friends, and neighbors gathered here in Worcester, as well as remotely around the world via live stream. We will begin with the invocation delivered by Sam Peppers, class of 2025. Sam is a political science major with a religious studies minor.
We join together in gratitude. Ine ma tov u'ma na'im. How good it is to be gathered here today, to have overcome challenges, setbacks, and adversity, to have experienced triumphs and tribulations, too along the way. But we made it, and here we are to commemorate our achievements. And we are honored to have friends, family, elders, guides, and people who have inspired us coming together to celebrate the end of a chapter and the beginning of our adult lives. I ask you all to call upon whatever you deem holy. May the Holy Blessed One bless this graduating class and guide our hands, that we may know compassion, love, and giving in the world. Guide our endeavors that we may always pursue truth and justice, and shun evil and ignorance. May we never forget the lessons we have learned here in Worcester, and may we take knowledge and love with us on our journeys to brighten and repair the world. We have had the good fortune of attending this institution in a time like no other. Our studies have coincided with an era in which the sum of all available knowledge and learning is at our fingertips. Responsibility wisely, and to do all we can to aid those who have not been as fortunate as ourselves. May we remember the valuable lessons which Worcester has taught us, subtle and profound, that we can learn from every human being, from any success from the earth, even from the earth around us, to look, act, and think differently from ourselves. That discourse and compromise do not unend ourselves among many who have helped us along the way. Professor, I implore my fellow graduates to listen to their wisdom, as it is priceless and cannot be taught in a classroom. I hope you can see the rewards of your hard work and patience on the joy on the faces of the graduates today. May you be blessed for all you have done for us. We have experienced the tremendous gift of knowledge through our studies here at the College of Wooster. We have learned a vast array of topics across many different fields and specialties, with the idea that we will turn this learning into tangible good in the world. We have also attended Worcester in an era of great change. This graduating class entered college at the tail end of a great pandemic and witnessed major changes both in the country and in the world over the past 4 years. May we have the wisdom, strength, and courage not to fear the future, but to know that we will face it with the tools that arm us today and have allowed us to triumph in the past. These interesting times are not a curse, as some would lead us to believe, but an opportunity to spread love, care, and compassion, and to stand up to violence, evil, division, and oppression, and to care for our fellow souls. May we have the strength to stand up for what we believe is right and remain steadfast to the truth in the face of adversity. May we be wise and humble that we may use these lessons for good. May we have the strength to discern between good and evil and always endeavor to protect our fellow humans, our environment, and our planet. We represent a new generation. We have what it takes. Lo alecha am lecha ligor, velo ata b'nei chorim l'tabel mimena. To paraphrase Pirkei Avot, it is not your obligation to finish the work of repairing the world, but neither are you free to desist from it. The future is in your hands. So go forth and do your best, and may it always be for good. Amen.
Thank you, Sam, for providing these meaningful words to begin today's celebration. And let me say it again, and we will be saying it a few more times this morning. Congratulations, class of 2025. You are beautiful. We gathered today to celebrate you, to recognize your individual accomplishments and raise up all that you have come to know and be since you joined the College of Wooster. Whether you were fully aware when you accepted our offer of admission or came to understand over time, by choosing Wooster, you chose to immerse yourself in an intensely curious community where extraordinary mentoring, experiences made possible by generations of generous alumni, and the companionship of talented, driven classmates fueled your curiosity, your aspirations, your practice and growth. Your efforts and our entire college prepared you to generate new questions, methods, and findings for your IS projects. May you continue to ask questions, imagine possibilities, undertake challenging projects, and generate knowledge. Some of you may do this in emerging areas of inquiry, emulating our own Dr. Mateer, who over 140 years ago began teaching evolutionary theory. Originally opposed to the theory, he found, by studying it, that this would change his thinking, and he became committed to teaching his students what he viewed as the best explanation thus far of the fossil record. Others among you will follow your path in the arts and creative pursuits, harnessing self-expression and holding a mirror to our world so we may see ourselves more clearly. Still others will fulfill your purpose in improving lives and systems in our complicated world directly. If so, you will be following in the footsteps of our commencement speaker, Dr. Mesky Brhane, class of 1989, and other Wooster graduates who wake up every day to make our society more just, safe, prosperous, sustainable, and dare I say, beautiful. I have confidence you will do these things because in enrolling at Wooster, you wisely chose not to live in an echo chamber, but to pursue your education at a college that, in line with our founding president's inaugural address, embraces the idea that the best learning community thoughtfully, intentionally brings together students whose identities, experiences, interests, and opinions vary greatly. Cultivating interest in people who care about things that may leave you indifferent or hold positions counter to your own is not only a key skill for life, but a foundation and aspiration of democratic societies. I hope that your time at the College of Wooster has provided you with moments when others caused you to reflect, for example, on concepts such as justice, duty, freedom, and inclusion, and on what it means that these foundational values can underwrite positions deeply at odds with each other. I also hope that your time at the College of Wooster included experiences of growing mutual respect and friendship in the face of principled disagreements, and that you learned here to listen more attentively with more open hearts and minds to others' voices, just as you learned to make your own voices heard. We need both to fulfill our college's mission and society's promise. As your lives evolve, stay in touch and consider ways you can help those coming after you at the College of Wooster. Why, might you ask? Because you are now new links in the intergenerational chain of Fighting Scots alumni, role models, and supporters for current and future students. So, congratulations, class of 2025. Go Scots! Before I introduce the class of 2025 student speakers, I'd like to recognize the senior awards. Members of this class have earned numerous prizes, which are listed in the commencement program. Of those, I'd like to call your attention particularly to the winners of the two following awards. The first is the Dan F. Lockhart Outstanding Senior Award, which honors the memory of Dan Forrest Lockhart, class of 1974, and is awarded to a senior who has made outstanding contributions to the life of the college. It recognizes high academic achievement, participation in extracurricular activities, and demonstrated leadership in campus affairs. This year's Lockhart Award winner is Shanta Sharnetta Palmer, who today earns her economics degree. Shanta, will you please rise to be recognized? Congratulations. The second is the Jonas Ann Notestein Prize, established in 1923 to honor Dr. Notestein, who taught Greek and Latin at Worcester from 1878 to 1928. I'm sorry, 1873 to 1928. This prize is awarded to the student with the highest academic standing in the class. This year, there were more than 10 students who maintained a high GPA over the course of 4 years. However, one of those students stood out with the greatest number of grade points and credits earned at their time at Worcester. Please join me in honoring this year's Notestein Prize recipient, Emily Marie Winicki, earning her degrees in anthropology and biology. Emily, would you please stand to be recognized? Congratulations. Where are you, Emily? And now, I'm pleased to introduce two students from the class of 2025, Karmellah Buttler and Rayan dos Passos, to reflect on what they've learned during their time at Worcester. Our first student speaker is Karmellah Buttler. Today, she is earning her degree in physics. As a research assistant in earth sciences and physics, Karmellah co-authored a study of the inside-out galaxy disk formation theory with Dr. Laura DeGroot, assistant professor of physics. For her senior IS, Karmellah contributed to the next phase of development in a long-running physics project at Worcester, researching avalanches in a conical bead pile, a critical system that applies to broader phenomena like landslides or earthquakes. Karmellah's future plans include pursuing graduate studies in atmospheric science. Karmellah.
Thank you, President McCall. Good morning, fellow graduates, faculty, family, and friends. It is an honor to have the opportunity to speak to you all today, and most of all, I want to begin by saying, once again, congratulations, class of 2025. There is a common saying that goes, how you do anything is how you do everything. It's a somewhat trite platitude, perfect for a commencement speech, but it's something that I've truly come to believe over these past few years. From choosing what we eat for dinner to our career goals, it conveys the idea that each action we take, however minor, has profound impacts on our futures and who we become. You have all probably experienced this truth during your time at Worcester, whether you recognize it or not. In between the sleepless, tired nights studying with friends, the joys and stresses of submitting our senior theses, and even the strange moments, like that one night we all witnessed a car trapped in the arch of Calc Hall. It was the small daily acts of integrity, kindness, and perseverance that have shaped you into who you are today. It wasn't always easy, You woke up for your early morning classes even when you were exhausted. You took the time to set aside time for studying or self-care despite having schedules packed with obligations. You have grown in both knowledge and character, and I hope have made lasting connections to friends, mentors, and classmates. Ultimately, by pushing through your struggles and learning to try again and again, you have met with remarkable success. I mean it when I say you should be truly proud. However, amid the hustle and bustle of college life, I think it is easy to slip into a routine of unconsciousness. Certainly there were times in my education where it felt like I was going through the motions, robotically checking tasks off a never-ending to-do list, as I'm sure some of the working adults in our audience can relate to as well. But if how we do anything is how we do everything, then we cannot afford to pass through our lives unaware of our grander purposes and goals. We must recognize that leading meaningful lives requires putting intention behind every action so that we live without regrets. And what I have learned these past 4 years is this: nobody is going to give you permission to follow your wildest dreams, so you must do it for yourself. And it starts by making small, conscious decisions every day to be the person you want to be. Imagine approaching a new hobby with the same level of intensity as an exam. Maybe not the same. It may be more work for you, but you may also discover an exuberance in parts of your life that may once have been mundane. And this intentionality extends beyond just personal aspirations. We can apply this mindset to our interactions and connections with others as well. As lifelong learners and independent minds working together, I hope that you will use your talents and brilliance to intentionally improve the lives of others around you. It can be through small acts of kindness, offering to help a friend, holding the door open for someone, or simply being present and listening that we build fulfilling relationships. And especially today, as we celebrate, take the time to thank the people who have supported you along your journey, whether they are family, friends, coaches, professors, or anyone who has helped you grow. I know I will. Quick shout out to my friends and family and the physics department. You all know who you are. In closing, I want to leave you all with one last piece of wisdom from one of the smartest people I know, my mother. Quote, "This is not the end, just a redirection." Once again, congratulations, class of 2025. I know that each one of you will continue growing and succeeding no matter where you go in the future. In big ways and small ways, live fast, thrive whenever possible, and remember to act like how you do anything is how you do everything. Thank you.
Thank you for your thoughtful remarks, Karmellah. Our second speaker is Rayan dos Passos. Today, he earns his degrees in Global and International Studies and Spanish. Rayan has served in numerous leadership roles at Wooster, including as a residential assistant, class representative, orientation leader, senior intern, and tour guide with the Office of Admissions. He participates in the Model UN, Club Soccer, Latinas Unidos, and the Yeni Investment Club. He has been previously recognized as a Kendall Reeves American Research Fellowship recipient. Rayan's IS, entitled Trade, Aid, and Dependency, the Impact of U.S. Bilateral Food Aid on Trade and Welfare in Mexico, examined the political economy of U.S. bilateral food aid and its impact on trade and welfare in Mexico. After graduation, Rayan plans to pursue graduate studies in international economics or global development. Please help me welcome to the stage Rayan dos Passos.
First, President McCall, faculty, staff, family, friends, and my fellow graduates of the class of 25, a round of applause to you all. You all deserve that. We deserve that. More energy. Come on, come on. We are graduating. We are graduating. Well, When I was nominated to give this speech, I wasn't quite sure about what to say or even how to start. Trust me, there is no such a thing as a guidebook for moments like this. And thankfully, a friend of mine, Dylan, he gave me a very good advice. He said, just try to make the aunties and parents go crazy. So my job today is just try to make all of you cry a little bit, if possible. So help me here, okay? Well, if we go back to the very beginning, and I mean the very much of the beginning, President Willis Lord once said that Wooster should not only be a place of our studies, but a place of studies for all. Since day one, what has made Wooster so special isn't necessarily its campus, what I think is amazing, but us, faculty, staff, families, and all the people that bring us here. We are here not just for a degree, but for a chance to belong, to be challenged, and to grow into the type of people who lead with empathy and uplift others with care. But let's be honest, and as you all know, this is not an easy challenge. Become that kind of person do not happen overnight. Maybe it's because we are the pandemic leftovers, but we all know, very toughly, that this type of growth comes with late nights and anxious mornings. Wooster gives this place to try. Give us a space to grow, asking and questioning ourselves. But I guess what is more interesting is that with such a doubt, there is no such a thing as a test. Life do not demand perfection. And far from it, the real challenge is to recognize our failings, learn from them, and keep pushing, keep showing up, until we master the art of persistency and hope. The question isn't whether we will be shaped by the world around us, but whether we have the courage to make something better. Whether we accept the circumstances, or we choose to build something more beautiful, more unique. Build bridges, make room, and ensure that everyone, not just the loudest or the luckiest, but everyone have a seat at the table of fraternity. And I wonder what really carries us through. It's definitely not Lowry food, as we all know. And I'm pretty sure in the bingo everybody put Lowry food as a joke, so. But what really makes us in Lowry, in fact, is the noise, the laughs, the conversations. Maybe it was the people who turned the simple days into moments of joy. Maybe it was the people who saw you cry, who gave you that one hug when you needed the most. And perhaps, look around, please, look around yourselves. Let yourself wonder the stories, the friendships that you built here. Remember, we all did all of this together. All of us, including friends, families, staff. I wish I could personally look each one of you in the eyes, give you a hug, and say thank you for the time we had together. But perhaps the greatest wish I can let you leave you here today is a life full of love. I hope you meet people like Alan, whose empathy warms even the coldest room. I hope that you are surrounded by friends like Elisa and Rachel, who care so deeply about you. That you can have people like Anas, Julian, Emmanuel, Yoshi, and Emilio, who make you feel that you belong. I hope that when you feel out of place, there's someone like Vince and his family to make you find home. And in the everyday moments, I hope you are met with kindness like Piper and Bailey. That you can count on friends like Aram, who always find a fix to your problems, or Shante, who can become a voice for you when you need the most. And I hope you find family and friends like I found in Shashank and Mayank, and hopefully they can always hold us together too. And finally, I really hope that your professors not only become mentors, but eventually become friends, like Dr. Cope and Dr. Moledina. And before they ask me to leave, as I know you are in rush, I really want to celebrate my friends who crossed the states, borders, and continents to dream. Like our loved ones who worked tireless until their hands went raw, so we could stand here for our dreams. Like my mother, Elisangela, who believed in the dream, even when the dream was just a very far distant word, my mom. But I hope in life you all find these same dreams in whatever endeavors you have. Hope you find the same reasons, and I do hope you have that fire. Because as we walk away, we always can count on what we learn from each other. And when life tests us, and as we know, it will test us, we will not only be ready, but we will show up again and again, smiling, standing, and more important, sharing hope. And I know we are afraid of unemployment, so what I really think is important to mention is today is a day of possibilities. It's not only a day to celebrate our accomplishments, but a day to celebrate what is about to come next. Doesn't matter if we know, if we are about to know, today is a day of possibilities. Today is a day to dream, and today is a day to hope. Thank you so much, Wooster. You have my forever gratitude for having me here.
Is this yours? Thank you, Rayan. It is now my great honor and privilege to introduce today's commencement speaker, 1989 alumna and Regional Director of Planet, Middle East, and North Africa region at World Bank, Dr. Mesky Brhane. Sorry. Okay. Mesky is a leader in international development and poverty alleviation initiatives. For more than 25 years, she has worked in the Middle East, East Asia, South Asia, and Africa, shaping sustainable development initiatives in diverse country contexts. In her current role, she leads the formulation of World Bank's strategy, engagements, and all lending, technical assistance, partnerships, and policy advisory work for sustainable development across the region. Think about that for a minute. Prior to this, Mesky held several key leadership positions in urban development, resilience, disaster risk management, and land administration. She served as practice management for World Bank's urban development, resilience, and land initiatives in West and East Africa and South Asia, as well as program leader for sustainable development in Nairobi, Kenya, where she pioneered the bank's engagement in lagging regions left behind from development. Additionally, she was a senior urban development specialist leading operations and policy dialogues on housing, local economic development, urban upgrading, municipal management, and municipal service development in East Asia, the Middle East, and North Africa. Before she speaks, it is our pleasure and deep honor to award Dr. Brhane an honorary degree from the College of Wooster. Now,
President McCall, it is my privilege to present Dr. Mesky Brhane for the degree Doctor of Laws. In conferring an honorary degree on Dr. Brhane, the college is honoring her extraordinary impact in sustainable development and leadership in advancing initiatives to eradicate poverty and promote economic resilience worldwide. President McCall, I present Dr. Mesky Brhane.
Thank you, Provost Perfetti. By vote of the faculty and the Board of Trustees of the College of Wooster, and by the authority granted to me by the state of Ohio, I confer upon you, Dr. Mesky Brhane, the degree, honorary degree, Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Thank you, President McCall. Class of 2025, congratulations. What an honor it is to be standing before you today. When I sat where you are sitting now, I could have never imagined that I would one day be coming to speak as your commencement speaker. It's really incredible. So my gratitude goes to President McCall, thank you so much, and our entire Wooster community. Faculty, staff, families, these are your greatest champions, and they've all supported you through 4 transformative years of growth. This community nurtured you, and through your own remarkable perseverance, the very quality that is going to define your future success, you've reached this pivotal moment. Congratulations! So when I graduated from Wooster in 1989, for our IS, we actually had to physically thumb through the library card catalog. It was a pre-Google marvel. And we spent hours walking the stacks of Andrew's library, physically searching for those books. In Babcock, where I lived, our entire floor shared one wired telephone. So there was no forwarding, there was no texting. You just had to sprint to the hall phone when a coded buzzer rang in your room. So at that time, most graduates expected to follow just one career path for decades, and the world was also much less globally connected than it is today. We graduated at the end of the Cold War, and when the Berlin Wall fell that autumn, our future just seemed full of promise. That said, I'm cognizant that you, the class of 2025, are graduating into a very, very different world. One that is fast-changing and marked by profound challenges. This is a world of economic uncertainty, rapid technological shifts, deep political divisions, global conflicts, and climate change, which is risking the very livability of our planet. For the last 22 years, my professional life has centered on our, on our planet's health, from China to India, from Morocco to Jordan, Mozambique to Senegal. The unprecedented economic growth of the last 150 years or so has lifted billions of people out of poverty, but at a devastating environmental cost. The world you inherit faces stark realities. Air pollution now kills more people than all wars and forms of violence combined. Today, you need to eat 8 oranges to get the same amount of vitamins that 1 orange provided your great-grandparents. That's what depleted soil nutrients have cost us. Wildlife populations have diminished by 70% in just the last 40 years. These aren't just statistics. They're actually your generation's problems to solve. And Wooster has prepared you perfectly for this challenge. My work across the Middle East addresses many of these challenges through practical approaches like sustainable fishing in war-torn Yemen that provides jobs, particularly for women, like safely disposing of toxic chemicals that affect millions of people in Egypt, or by defining and finding ways of reducing massive water losses in one of the world's most water-scarce regions. So you might wonder how a French and English major like me ended up addressing soil fertility, water infrastructure, sustainable fisheries, none of which I studied at Wooster or even in graduate school. The answer lies in what Wooster truly taught me: Not just subject matter, but adaptability, critical thinking, and confidence to venture beyond comfortable boundaries. My liberal arts foundation didn't prepare me for a specific job. It actually prepared me for any job in a rapidly changing world. And this Wooster experience is precisely what you are going to need for today's challenges. And it's what experts call a VUCA world, VUCA, V-U-C-A, a world that is volatile, a world that's uncertain, that's complex, and ambiguous. Wooster has prepared you much better than you realize for this experience. Your IS developed critical thinking, humanities courses nurtured perspective taking, and social sciences gave you analytical frameworks. These are all essential tools, not just academic exercises. In my own work on water scarcity, I constantly weave together cultural context, economic realities, and political sensitivities. Your Wooster education has prepared you not for a single path, but for these intersections where innovation happens and where your unique contributions will matter most. The journey ahead may be uncomfortable, so work on getting comfortable with discomfort, knowing that Wooster has given you the tools you need to navigate a VUCA world. This is the starting point for the growth that will lead you to become the best version of yourself. So I want to share with you a personal story from Wooster that has shaped how I move in the world, and it's about learning French. Truthfully, I did not like French. I hated French. It was really, really hard, and I couldn't ever imagine speaking it fluently, but I persisted mainly because, as you probably know, my parents pressured me. And Wooster also made language learning a requirement, so I thought, okay, I gotta go on with this. And I loved the idea of traveling during potential study abroad. So just before I left for my semester in France, my quite stern French professor, Caroline Durham, gave me a really important piece of advice. She called me into her office and said, remember, you're there to learn French. Do not hang out with those American classmates who'll be spending their time at fun bars, traveling across Europe, speaking English. It's tempting, but that's not why you're there. So I thought, okay, all right. So when my French sister picked me up from the train station speaking like really fast, I understood nothing. And panic set in, and how was I going to survive for 6 whole months being this clueless? But Professor Durham's words rang in my mind, and I thought, okay, I've got to make a deliberate decision to tough it out and spend all my free time with my French host family. By the end of my stay, to my very own amazement, I was cracking jokes and even dreaming in French. This opened a whole set of relationships and launched my career in ways I could have never imagined. More importantly, it gave me inner confidence. So conquering something you thought impossible helps you see yourself differently. So just as I transformed through the discomfort of language immersion, you too will face your own seemingly impossible challenges after Wooster. So as you embark on your new adventures, challenge yourself. Attempt what seems impossible. Move with purpose and fully immerse yourself in experiences even when uncomfortable. So after Wooster, I taught English in a Paris high school through the Fulbright program. And I had returned to France because I really, really wanted to perfect my French. And the job, wasn't demanding. It was about teaching just about 10 hours a week. The pay barely covered rent and food. But my literature classes at the Sorbonne, the Metro card, and museum access were all free. I spent every day exploring the streets of Paris, completely immersed in French society, hearing no English, and became fluent and made wonderful friends. I was just having the time of my life. So when my scholarship year was ending, I really tried hard to extend my stay. Throughout this time, I had been exchanging letters with our beloved professor, Pablo Garcia, who was Worcester's Fulbright advisor. So I wrote telling him of all these efforts to stay in France. He wrote me swiftly, very fatherly advice. He said, "You must come home immediately upon your end of your Fulbright. You have a bright future ahead and you must not squander it. You need to go to graduate school, and remember, when you feel most comfortable in life, you know it's time to move on." This became a lifelong lesson that I follow to this very day. Whenever I'm feeling too comfortable at work, I know it's time to find new challenges, a new purpose, because with comfort comes stagnation. So getting comfortable with discomfort is how we grow. At Wooster, I built lifelong friendships. My dearest friends, Amy and Scott and David, are sitting over there. Thank you for being here, guys. And then my dear husband is here too, but he wishes he had gone to Wooster. So beyond friendships, Wooster nurtured curiosity about people from all backgrounds. That's helped me connect with others wherever I've traveled. Know that the friendships that you have made here will sustain you through whatever life path may lie ahead. The challenges our world faces, environmental, political, technological, may seem daunting. But your Wooster education has given you something invaluable: the courage to step into discomfort, the wisdom to build bridges of understanding, and the critical thinking to tackle problems across disciplines. When you find yourself too comfortable, remember Professor Garcia's wisdom: seek the next challenge. When faced with the impossible, recall how Wooster taught you to persist through your IS and beyond. And when the world feels most divided, draw on the community values that you have practiced here. When the challenges of our wounded planet feel overwhelming, remember Mahmoud Darwish's poem, "Think of Others." And I quote, "As you think of others far away, think of yourself. Say, if only I were a candle in the dark." So class of 2025, be that candle. Illuminate the path forward with your critical thinking, your compassion, and your willingness to step beyond comfort. Be the steady flame that brings both light and warmth to a world in need of your unique gifts. I cannot wait to see how you will transform the world. Congratulations.
Mesky, thank you for sharing your experiences with us. And Mesky is you. Think about that. Everything that you heard today that seems so extraordinarily beyond what you can imagine doing, she is you. We are so honored, Mesky, to have you participate in today's joyous celebration, and we wanted you to have something to commemorate the experience. Please accept this engraved clock as the memento of this special occasion, and good luck taking it home, and for your words of wisdom for the senior class. This clock also means thank you for your time with us, and let's not let too much time pass before you come back next time. Thank you, Mesky. And now, are you ready? It's going to take a couple of seconds before we get to you, but get ready, okay? And now we turn to the presentation of degrees in course. Provost Perfetti, will you please come forward for the presentation of degrees?
President McCall, it is my honor to present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts for August 31st, 2024.
And we recognize the August 31st, 2024 graduates for Bachelor of Arts in absentia.
President McCall, it is now my honor to present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts for December 31st, 2024.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts for December 31st, 2024, please come forward? It's a long road to the podium. It's a good metaphor for the college experience.
Johannes N. Abatena. Erica Simone Bigham Jackson. Dharmarak Dalrat. Timo Johannes Normie. President McCall, it is my honor to present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Music Therapy for December 31st, 2024.
And we recognize the December 31st, 2024 graduates for Bachelor of Music Therapy in absentia.
President McCall, it is now my honor to present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts for 2025.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts for the class of 2025 please come forward?
Emmanuel Yao Abbey. Anas Rayan Abunaim. Madison Lily Ackley. Isabella Ray Aguilar. Iyanu Akinyemi. Shahad Al-Jarrah. Jeffrey Michael Allison. Tucker Andrzejewski. Laurel Carolyn Andrews. Kevin K. Ansa. Ecclesia Aragawi. Vivian Osanachi Ariri. Angel Christabel Mame Ako Asamoah. Ama Safoa Asante. Jason Assel. Bowen Alexander Alt. Mariah Lynn Austin. Jaime Jimmy Avila Castañeda. Yoshi Babu. Vincent Bayoni. Kabir Bajaj. Lily Wino Baker. Will Balding. Dylan Belinda Mtwali. Emma Barnard. Jaden Alexandra Barr. John Barwick. Alexis Bassinger. Eva Louise Bauman. Matthew Russell Baumiller. Case Baumwart. Colton Dean Bodwin. Andrew Michael Beasley. Brianna Becerra. Guinevere Beatrice Beecher. George Belay. Isabel Kelly Belfleur. Sydney Michelle Berenson. Alexander Patrick Bergren. Linda Asefa Burhi. Samantha Kathleen Berrios. Aaron Edward Betty. Kennedy Renee Burskin. Rasab Bhatnagar. Praji Bhatta. Jameer William Billings. Sahil Bindal. Finley Bodnar. Maeve Elizabeth Boley. Eleanor Gail Boomhauer. Zoe Alexandra Borer. Lena Audrey Boughton. Siham Bumalek. Liam Alexander Bradley Chonchev. John Brandt. Ollie Mae Bream. Jessica Breath. Emily Anastasia Brown. Sophia Bruce. Seamus Henry Bruns. Lily Bowman. Tobias James Burgess. Cameron Elizabeth Burkhammer. Karmellah Buttler. Will Callender. Samuel Braden Carmel in absentia. Jane Sarah Carpenter. Ben Carroll. Joe Carter. Ashlyn Casey. Pakweku Hefron Benjamin Cato Addison. Al Colley. Anna Lynn Chapman. Amalia Chappelle Lakin. Alexander Chavez. Tristine Grace Chellis. William August Christopher. Wong Jak Chung in absentia. Cody Clark. Riley Ann Clever. Elena Kathleen Klein. Joshua James Klein. Noah Cohen Mitchell. Heather Elizabeth Cook. Theodore Michael Cooper. Tyrell Jermaine Cooper. Izzy Corley. Lydia Crane. Princess Colbreth. Cameron Warren Colton. Elizabeth Forrest Curry. Kennedy Odom Dante. Alex Mina DeWood. John Carollos DeWood. Carmen Angel Darba. Rashika Darawala. Ellen Frances Darty. Aubrey Davis. Drew Schuyler Davis. Helena Davis. Amaya Michelle Day. Noah Meded Deshasa. Oliver Dianchand. Wen Bao Lam Do. Helen Dobronsky. Maya Dosher. Anais Shemeza Marie Dogo. Adele Dooner. Hayan Dos Passos. Jacob Dugas. Kieran Ruddy Dwyer. Isabel Dwyer. Lee Dwyer. Katie Scout Eakins. Mitchell Claire Eklund. Carly Edelman. Charlotte Elgie. Mara Elizabeth Ellenberger. Samar Elliott. Tyler Ray Ellsworth. Nicholas Everett. Bailey Gayette Farrell. Piper Farrell. Sophia Fazazi. Yasmin Fazazi. Anya Marcele Featherstone. Cyril Feldman. Nathan Robert Ferentz. Logan Fix. Hallie Dale Finland. William Robert Fink. Juliana Fiore. Bailey Douglas Fisher. Jack William Fleming. Amanda Flory. Erilyn Flynn. Melissa Ford. Samuel Foy. Kai Francis. Cassandra Fringella. Colin Matthew Froh. Luna Leo Gal. Olivia Galando. Julia Grace Garrison. Mason M. Garza. Celia Gerke. Alex Gerdenik. Abigail Asegadao Garamo. Ruth Gatacho. Thomas Stephen Fell. Grace Mia Glaser. Emma Klassen. Lillian Bailey Glazer. Julia Eileen Glenn. Leah Saywallace Goodall. Elizabeth Naomi Gornall. Nachi Goto. Julian Patrick Grace Martin. Morgan B. Graham. Caleb Barney Greenwald. Elise Renee Greenwald. Ryan Gretline. Katie Elizabeth Grisa. Julian Grimes. Brandon James Grindle. Ryan Jacob Gross. Kyler R. Grubus. Maximus Gorgi. Dhruv Gupta. Miles Hazlitt Gutman. Casey Hakim. Andrew Hammer. Nina Hannes. Dacia Hargrave. Ray Harris. Nava Aliza House. Haley Heidemann. Andy Heinz. Greta Diane Heiser. Mallory Page Heitfeld. Strider Helwell. Rio Marie Hendrickson. James Henneman. Amy Hernandez Perez. Emily Adelaide Hebel. Lily Hinckley. Bryden Deanna Hollander. William Harrison Holzer. R.M. Shahriar Hook. Jack DeMoss Hostler. Jed Howry. Molly Huggett. Amy Marie Rose Widgetsofa Hughes. Morgan Ann Hunter. Aiden Hyatt. Habiba Hai. Ari Inwood. Jessica Israel. Cameron B. Jacobson. Hayden Christopher Jacoby. Janaki Srivitsan Jagannathan. Emma Natalie Jaros. Olayenka Jimba Jr. Wee Song Jo in absentia. Eric Benjamin Johnson. Patrick Johnson. Walker Andrew Johnson. Jacob D. Johnston. Emma Michelle Jones. Riley Jones. Samantha Jones. Joseph M. Jordan. Cicely Karras. Livia Karlstrom. Ashika Karmacharya. Adam Tyler Karp. Alana Rose Madigan Kay. Isaiah A. Kidd. Young Woo Kim. Lucy Kinzer. Quentin Avon Kitchell in absentia. Olivia Joy Kitchen. Tegan Rose Knutson. Aiden Konigsberger. Elizabeth Kohler. Elizabeth Margaret Katora. Dylan Amelia Kretschmar. Bridget Cruz. Hallie Rose Chris. Gilberto Lahara. Brynmore Emile Celis Langley. Talia Grace Lansing. Ivy Ryan Laranaga. Emily Rose Lavis. Chris Lee. Yumin Lee. How about Yonchen Lee? Yumin Lee is an abstention. Aiden Scott Lentz. William Maximilian Likens. Alex Linderman. Jess Link. Bing Liu, in absentia. Eric Liu. Sarah Elizabeth Lodge. Nora Rose Lafredo. Elizabeth Marie Longbreak. Aiden Loop. Cameron Maurice Love. Alyssa Marjorie Lauer. Sarah Parker Lowry. Brianna Michelle Lowry. Christopher Lucky. Ari Helene Machuroff. Claire Mackin. Peyton Burrows McLean. Finn Malashenko. Michael Martindale. Kira Ashley Martino. Victoria Tawananasha Mombe. Caitlin Marie McBride. Evelyn Kendra McCain. Isabella Marie McCloskey. Gabriel McCreath. Tegan Margaret McCullough. Matthew Miles McMurrow. Ignacia Mendez Alvarez. Elijah Meredith. Grayson Robert Meyer. Alexa Michael. Cameron Nicole Miller. Natalie Danber Miller. Tyler Peyton Miller. Kalyani Rosaria Minnick. Vanshaja Dia Mishra. Amelia Marie Mitchell. Madeline Grace Moran. Nana Morikawa. Kenzie Lane Morris. Lorena Morris. Boris Anthony Moscardelli. Cody Mox. Emily Ann Munson. James Murphy. Alan Michael Niate Musabayetsu. Terrence Windari. Torrance Unati Windari. Zach Napora. Krishan Nayak. Mary Neal. Gavin Neff. Idris Namsia. Grace Newman. Alexandra Nguyen. Benjamin W. Nichols. Monroe Isabella Nichols. Stephanie Jacqueline Nino Swastigi. Madeline Knoll. Adam Nooncaster. Samuel Grant Norris. Marissa Newmer. Maddie O'Brien. Ezra Ofer. Lily G. Oliver. Melanie Elizabeth Olmsted. John Warren Opart. Yoshifumi Otani. Alexandra Oceani. Emilio Bach. Julian Pak Yorita. Katrina Joy Yangting Palmer. Shantae Sharnetta Palmer. Mayank Raj Pandi. Shashank Raj Pandi. Audrey Pantes. Natalie A. Pargas. Ji Ho Park. Charita Patlola. Delaney Patterson. Regan Pazel. Samuel Joseph Pepper. Zachary Richard Perrier. Noah Abigail Perry. Ella Peterson. Nicholas David Pett. Ha Mi Pha. Min Pha. Ainsley Grace Dugan Phillips. Emmeline Ponzetti. Untrich Pugalia. Radhika Pridhan. Brian Prawl. Dorothea Ray Malata Kretsch. Leon M. Kretsch. Ashton Glynn Price. Mikhail Protopapadakis. Logan Pugh. Connor Pyle. Abigail Ann Quick. Jorge Daniel Aguero Quinteros. Abigail Fern Ross. Ritik Akshay Raj. Zainab Ramu. Jenna Rashid. Kiran Ravichandran. Cameron Ray. Francis Frankie Zoe Reedshaw. Liam Regan. Ashley Lauren Reynolds. Silas John Richard. Grant Rivera. Twyla Roberts. Drew David Robertson. Tanner Robeson. Elizabeth Hyatt Robinson. Kayla Marie Robinson. Norvell R. Robinson, Jr. Parker Robinson. Seth Jacob Robinson. Miles Rochester. Jada May Rogers. Kyle Thomas Rother. Alexis Rose. Anushri Rustaji. Edwige Guagasana. Eliza Guagasana. Oliver Charles Sacchi. KM Halid Saifullah. But Orjo Sanboyan. Greta Jean Seltrick. Gayatri Sanagaram in absentia. Alexis Lee Sarn. Sumaya Sarat. Riley James Schultz. Hope Paige Scott. Caroline Margaret McBain Seaman. Jordan Ashley Nicole Semper Scott. Sipara Haptamu Seymour. Isaac Von Shaker. Aiden Michael Scheel. Sumaya Ahmed Sharif. Chen Shi. Red Shifra. Catherine May Shu. Allison Elizabeth Seward. Grace Elizabeth Simonson. Ishani Singh. Desiree Marie Smith. Sam Soloway. Aliza Sosin. Asdrago Sosorcerin in absentia. Ruby Souza Young. Emily Ray Spicer. Carter Stanley. Mark Steinmetz. Isaac. Margaret Louise Stevie in absentia. Sugar. Jonathan Daniel Swikowski. Brianna Sue Swinford. Annabelle Virginia Tartar. Saria Tupa Mogar. Augustus Richard Thomas. Luke Willow Thomas. Bryce Jordan Thompson. Karen Leanne Thornton. J.P. Timken. Leilani Torres. Kendall Grace Travarca. Tisa Dudladhar. Tamara Turner. Aku Bakindi Lano Unvu. Carolyn Stephanie Velasquez. Ali Castañon Villa. Emily Vonneman. Addison Gura Walling. Aoji Wang in absentia. Caroline Louise Hedstrom Ward. Will Oliver Washaleski. Cheyenne Weaver. Clara Weiss. Spencer West Hest. Seth Whitehead. Leo Whitman. Max Wiley. Daphne Teresa Williams. Raymond J. Williams. Rennick Wiltshire. Emily Marie Winnicki in absentia. Nathan Theodore Winningham. Yahya A. Ayahya in absentia. Haku Yamane. Rachel Michelle Yamson. Subin Young. Andre Victor Yashvin. Wei Han Yi in absentia. Shiloh Yellowboy. Ryan Patrick Yannick. Jackson Young. Nazifa Yunus. Hao Xuan Yuan in absentia. Rorden Patrick Zarin. Luna Zanone in absentia. Mariam Zayor. Shi Wan Zhang in absentia. Matthew Louis Zuniga. Raven Zerbukin. It is my honor to present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Music and Bachelor of Music Education for the class of 2025.
Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Music and Bachelor of Music Education for the class of 2025 please come forward?
Gracelyn Jack. Alexander J. Nathanson. Amy Ruggierampon. Colin Shrine. Sitara True. Ethan Michael Yoder. Ryan Patrick Yannick. Sam Day. Anna Huster. Washinger. Chelsea Lynn Webb. Hannah Catherine Wells. Paul Zito.
The authority vested in me by the state of Ohio and by a vote of the faculty and the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you, individually and collectively, your respective degrees: Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Education, Bachelor of Music Therapy, with all the rights, privileges, and pertaining thereunto. Congratulations. If you haven't already done so, you can now move your tassels to the left. And now, why don't you all turn around and greet your families and friends to the extent that they can see you. That is accomplishment, that is work, that is love. Congratulations, class of 2025. And now, after getting you all revved up, please be seated.
You've grown with the same curiosity,
Found mentorship in the same halls,
and stood with the same pride as generations before you.
The people around you, your friends, professors,
mentors, teammates, have been with you from the very beginning.
From FYS to IS Monday, you built something lasting.
A community.
A sense of who you are
and what you want to become.
And now you're standing at the start of what comes next.
But you leave here with more than a degree.
You leave here with the confidence to explore,
to think for yourself, and to lead with purpose.
You leave with a network, tens of thousands of alumni
who once sat where you sit now.
They've gone on to lead,
to teach,
to build,
to serve.
And no matter how far they've traveled,
they remember this place.
Because Wooster isn't just where they started.
It's where many found their beginning.
And wherever you go from here,
you carry that with you.
You carry this place with you.
I now have the pleasure of welcoming Chuck Nussbaum, class of 2002, alumni trustee and president-elect of Wooster's Alumni Board, to welcome you formally to our community of Wooster Scots alumni. Chuck, please come to the stand.
On behalf of our College of Wooster Alumni Association, it is my distinct privilege to welcome each and every one of you to the Alumni Association. Congratulations, class of 2025. As I have had the chance to watch each of you come up and receive your degrees, I'm so excited to see the newest members of a vibrant community that is more than 26,000 alums strong. A few weeks ago, I was on campus for our spring alumni board meeting, which we always schedule to coincide with symposium. What an incredible day here in this space and all over campus to celebrate an integral part of what makes a Wooster education unique. And what a fantastic opportunity to celebrate your achievements. As I walked around campus, I thought of this place here. I recalled my story of how I chose Wooster, the close friendships that I made, the professors who mentored me, the staff who helped so much, and just a real feeling about this place. And then I thought about the stories that brought each of you here from all over the globe. I thought about what you've done with your time here, in the classroom, in student organizations, on the athletic field, in your residence halls. I thought about the impact that you've had through research and internships and class discussions and campus changes that you've helped drive. I thought about the connections that you've made here with each other, with professors, with staff, with the community. And I thought about the potential that each of you clearly has as you leave here, whether in a job or a gap year or grad school. And finally, I thought about what each of you is always going to have here at Wooster, a home. Wooster will always be a home for you, and our fellow alumni, of which you are now a part, will always be a family. I attend local Wooster events when you can, like the over 50 connect with an alum and to participate in a Wooster event. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and go Scots.
Thank you, Chuck, for your reflections on Wooster and the lifelong impact of being a member of our community of Scots. I'd like to go off script for a second here, and I'd like to ask the senior class to rise and to greet in thanks, salute and applaud your faculty, all of whom are over there and who have led you to this place today. So many alumni talk about the mentoring they received here through their ISs before and friendships afterwards, and we are so fortunate to have a core of such talented, accomplished, and dedicated faculty here. So, it is now my pleasure to introduce Reverend Matthew Davis to share the benediction. Reverend Davis has been a pastor at Mendocino Presbyterian Church for 10 years. He is also the proud parent of 2 Wooster students, Hudson Davis in the class of 2024 and Drew Schuyler Davis in the class of 2025. Reverend Davis.
It's an honor to be here this afternoon. First thing, Dr. Mesky Brhane, thank you for your words. She gave us our blessing today. Did you hear it? Be that candle. Be that candle. Be that candle that sometimes in a world of darkness, you're going to shine bright. In that note, I think one of the things that we can practically take away from here is offering light to the people who give you light. So all the parents who are here, we give thanks for the parents, don't we? And the grandparents, the godparents, the foster parents. Let's all hear a round of applause for them. And as a piece of that practical advice, I give thanks for the staff who make everything run on a college campus. One of the things that you might take away from this is to write a letter of thanks as your benediction, as your blessing. Written letters are so important. So take time this next week while it's fresh to say thank you to a staff member, cafeteria worker, a coach, faculty members as well, and tell them thank you. Life is about being that candle and being a light. Let me transition. Native American poet Leslie Marmon Silko reminds us, I will tell you something about stories. Stories, they're not just entertainment. Don't be fooled. Stories are all we have, you see, all we have to fight off illness and death. You don't have anything if you don't have the stories. Wooster class of 2025, including my daughter, Drew Schuyler Davis. Remember that you have not merely learned stories, you have lived the stories. You have woven yourselves into the tapestry of this institution and now carry these narratives forward as you venture into the world beyond this campus. Remember this sacred time, these years dedicated to the pursuit of truth, to understanding our world in all of its magnificent complexity, to sharing in the wealth of human knowledge, and to growing in friendship, wisdom, and generosity of spirit. Class of 2025, and let me hear an amen on this, know that you are never alone. Amen. You are forever bonded through your passion for discovery and your celebration of freedom. Remember Friedrich Buechner's wisdom. The place to which God calls you is where your deepest gladness and the world's deepest hunger meet. In that intersection, in that place lies your particular purpose. Go now as people who are sent forth. May you carry your stories of life. May you change our world. Be a light to the world. Amen. Please be seated. I said I wouldn't.
Thank you so much, Reverend Davis. As the commencement nears to its close, I'd like to introduce Brianna Swinford, who today received her degree in psychology. To help you take flight with a musical performance, she will fittingly perform a rendition of Defying Gravity from the musical and motion picture Wicked to inspire you as you take flight. Brianna will be accompanied by the beloved Tony Arnold Shreve from our musical department.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Time to try, says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love. I guess I've lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. I'd sooner me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Unlimited, my future is unlimited, and I've just had a vision almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy, and true the vision's hazy, but I swear someday I'll be up in the sky, defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves the chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who ground me, take a message back from me. Tell them how I'm defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity. Do not match them in renown. And nobody in all of us that there is or was.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for sharing your talents with us today, Brianna. Brianna Swinford. This concludes. As we begin to recess from the stage, we will start with the platform party. Please stay put. Then the faculty, and then the graduates. Please head to the Scot walkway outside of the Scot Center, where stanchions will be marked with departmental names in order to help departments connect with their graduating seniors and families. Thank you all so much. Go Scots! And now, Wooster Pipe Band, would you please come to the front of the platform and lead us in honor of this new class of College of Wooster graduates.